Hey guys, Ziggy here, another video. So I'm here with my good friend Gavin,
How's it going?
musician, brilliant, and a fellow moviegoer. And we have a lot of things that we want to talk about today. So we're just going to go straight into it. And the first thing we're thinking about talking about is Spider-Man's whole situation.
Oh, yes.
So the thing that's happening now is Sony recently said that the door is closed. And now they said that about a week ago, the door is closed. And that was from the CEO. So, door is closed. And then a few days ago, they came out saying they wanted a new deal. And this is Sony coming out with this.
So, what we hear is on Facebook is when we're talking about now, like, I can't really say that it's for certain because I don't trust Facebook at all, like, usually.
Yeah, of course.
So, like, the things that are saying on Facebook, can't really trust that, like, no, they're talking about this and that and the other thing, because different days we're hearing different stuff. We heard at one stage that if Sony said if they want Spider-Man that they want them for, I think it was 30 billion or something like that.
Yeah, some ridiculous number.
That's a ridiculous number. It's pocket money for Disney, but of course they're not going to pay 30 billion for one superhero. No. You might pay that for the Avengers.
Yeah, for an actual whole franchise. Thing, like,
but not 30 billion. And then they're talking about they'll bring it back if they allow Venom in the MCU, which could be good, but I don't know if he belongs in the MCU with the way the MCU is seen as, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Venom is darker than that.
Exactly. Does he fit into the whole MCU?
Where would he fit into? We were talking about before. I was saying before that because Carnage is going to be the villain of Venom 2, that I was saying also to our other friend Sean Fogarty, call out to Sean Fogarty.
Follow him on YouTube.
And I was saying that potentially if the third movie could be like a Spider-Man 4, because I think MCU had and Sony had plans for 4 Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
I think they did. It can still be done, but it will be done outside of MCU.
Yeah, so
it'll be different. There'll be no part of the Avengers or anything. There'll be no references back to MCU or anything like that. It'd be only all the Spider-Man.
Yeah, which is fine, but it's a real kick in the teeth for the writers trying
what Spider-Man is capable of doing in the future as well.
It's you have to write him out.
Yeah.
But even for the MCU, you have to write him out without mentioning him, because they can't mention him.
Exactly.
In any shape or form, unless Sony do a thing. It's like, right,
They can't just forget about him. Like,
no, it can't be a thing where, like, no.
And Spider-Man can't just forget about the Avengers. No. You know what I mean? And
spend most of his film. Tony Stark was his mentor, his father figure, and everything. So he can't just, like, who's that? Who's this person? It's a weird place.
So I was saying, if they did like a Venom versus Spider-Man kind of thing, because you see in the end of the Venom movie where he said we can only kill and possibly eat only bad people. That's what he said at the end of the movie. So like maybe Spider-Man could be totally against that, killing a bad person, even eating a bad person, which could cause two of them to fight.
Exactly.
That might be a good idea.
It's like Spider-Man won't see Venom's good things he's doing. He'll only see the bad, because he's like, you're killing. You're killing this person.
Which could also bring out the symbol of the
the white,
and Venom's chest as well.
Exactly. So it is exciting to see Spider-Man go up against Venom.
Yeah, that would be exciting to see that. Yeah.
It's exciting that it could be still Tom Holland as well. So that's a good thing that Sony will still keep him on. We won't have to go through another reboot, which is...
Apparently they kind of they disrespected Kevin Feige as well.
Sony did disrespect him. Kevin Feige, the president, he's always involved. It's his creative mind behind the whole...
Yeah, he had
MCU.
A lot to do with it, with the stories and stuff.
The films are funded by Marvel, but obviously it's Sony, like, but the creative team is Marvel. It's all production by Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Sony might have a little bit, but you can tell that it is a Marvel Studios film. just the way they're done.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
Yeah.
And they just said, "Oh, Kevin Feige, yeah, he's good, but it wasn't all down to him."
But to be fair,
which is
yeah,
true.
you know,
Of course.
Sony obviously had a lot to do with it as well. Like it's obviously not all down to Kevin Feige. I think the way it was phrased
it was like
they were trying to be nice, but it was still
they said something nice, and then he kind of went back on it and said something that just sounded wrong.
It just sounded
It was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
You said he was a great guy, but now you're saying he doesn't do that much work.
Yeah, but he does a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He obviously does.
He's the head.
He's the president of the MCU.
So exactly. So if anyone comes to him, it's up to him to sign off on it.
Yeah.
So obviously he probably has to go to the CEO of Disney saying, "Can we do this?
Can we do this?" Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Right," and then he has to obviously go down through what he can and can't do, and it's just it's frustrating for me personally because Spider-Man is my favorite character of all. Out of any,
he is one of the best Marvel superheroes out there. I think he was Stan Lee's favorite as well.
Yeah, and so it's like you see a character come in, and then a few years later, he's just taken away. It's like, oh, finally, he's part of this universe as well.
Yeah,
and he's like, oh yes, and then you hear Fantastic Four, X-Men are coming, and he's like, oh, they can all coexist together.
There's a blame towards Marvel as well, though. I think personally, like you have X-Men, who was part of Fox for years.
Yeah.
Because Fox bought them off Marvel, right?
Which is fair, yeah.
And so Sony had to buy Spider-Man off Marvel. Yeah. It's why did they have to make these decisions?
Exactly.
Why, that was all money.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They could have refused if X-Men was a part of the MCU, it would be bigger than it is now.
Yeah, of course.
It's huge as it is. It's one of the it's the movies. These movies get over $1 billion nearly every movie that released.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
even if it's like a character that no one cares about, as soon as you slap that Marvel Studios thing on, exactly. Like, oh my god!
You know what I mean? People are going to go see it. People are going to go see it 2 or 3 times.
Exactly.
I went to see Endgame 4 times.
There you go.
The third or fourth time was a nightmare. Believe me, it was.
It's just like 3 hour long.
I was actually thinking, and I saw it the 5th time at home, and I was thinking, this movie is shit. Yeah. Which is not. It's one of the best.
Yeah, you've just been oversaturated by it.
Too many times. Yeah. I was literally watching it, and I was like repeating what they were saying.
Exactly.
They were saying it.
It's not as enjoyable when you see it so many times.
Yeah, but I went to see it so many times because I loved it.
Of course, you were
so much. But there is a blame here towards Marvel as well, I think personally, because these movies could have been a part of the MCU. Sony, Spider-Man could have always been a part of the MCU. The Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies might have ever been made if that happened, though. Maybe would it?
It's a shadowy place. He might not have been cast that whole film.
Like
the first two are
the
first two are
fantastic.
one of the best super films.
Yeah,
and that might not happen.
But there is a blame towards Marvel here.
Yeah, of course they could have gone
as well, because why would you give away one of your characters for a bit of money? Like, you
exactly.
know what I mean?
Yes, they were at the time. That's just a small little company, so they're like, oh my god, we're getting this money. But they could have gone.
I suppose that's fair enough as well.
No, we're just gonna hold on to our characters because we want to keep them all together. They could just we don't want to separate them.
Yeah.
Because how can we? Because obviously now obviously X-Men are back, but the way the Marvel did Quicksilver and Wanda, they're Magneto's children.
Yeah.
So now they get X-Men back. How can they tie that in? They're not. They can't be like, oh no, they've always been there.
I think they probably have something planned, because I think.
I mean, if anyone could do it,
I think there was an announcement before for that they're possibly planning an X-Men movie.
Yeah.
So they could tie them in together, because they are planning a Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, which in my opinion they should focus on the Fantastic Four first. Let X-Men die a little bit. Yeah. Because everyone still remembers the Fox X-Men.
Yeah.
So they're still in their heads.
Dark Phoenix was only released recently.
Exactly. And if you just reboot it again straight away, people are gonna be like, "This is our 3rd reboot."
Yeah.
For it, and you're just like, people do get sick of reboots.
That's also another thing as well with Spider-Man. They were rebooting it too much. It's such a great character.
Yeah, you're just like,
they just have to like, just leave Tom Holland do it, and then once Tom Holland is finished, like leave Spider-Man
Exactly.
die down for a few years.
Yeah, exactly. Just let him, because it was
bring
what
him back after like maybe 20 odd years, like, or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like what there was. Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out 2014, and then Civil
There
War
was
came
the
out.
Tobey Maguire one, which was
2008. That was finished.
2008 was
yeah,
the last
yeah,
one. Yeah,
and then it was 2012, so that's a 4-year gap.
Yeah.
And then 2014 to 2016, that's a 2-year gap. So people have to adjust. It's like, hold on, why isn't Andrew Garfield Spider-Man anymore?
Exactly.
Because obviously we know because we're fans of this genre, but the everyday moviegoer is gonna be like, what the fuck's going on?
What happened?
Yeah, why is he now? Well, it's the exact same with this split. People are gonna go, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's the best if you look at Jeff Goldblum's reaction to the news. Someone interviewed him saying like, what did you think of the news about Spider-Man now leaving the MCU? And he's just there like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah.
This is mad. How are they gonna do it? Like, they was asking loads of questions that were like valid questions that he obviously didn't know the answer to because he's not a big fan.
He's
of
probably
this.
not a big fan.
Yeah, and he's just like, how do people react to that?
Yeah, exactly.
It is weird.
I know Andrew Garfield didn't enjoy the role. He didn't like the suit, especially in the second one. I mean, like, they used what kind of looked like sunglasses in the thing, in the suit, and it wasn't CGI. It was an actual suit as well that he was wearing. He said it was forced and it was very hard to see in it. It was uncomfortable. You have to take the whole thing off to just go to the toilet.
Yeah, which is mad.
Probably, yeah, it was probably a nightmare. Like,
it's like, so I don't think he enjoyed the way it was written either.
They had like 4 more movies planned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They were leading up to the Sinister Six.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they were, and then he was probably heartbroken when he was like told, "No, your time's done."
You're done. Yeah.
So, and then he's got to be a fan again.
Yeah.
After doing 2 films.
Yeah.
And you're just like, hold on, because it's not very fair. Like, he's not my favorite Spider-Man. He's my least favorite.
He's my least favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say most people he's the least favorite, but
probably
he gave the best performance he could give.
He did his job.
He did what was given to him.
Yeah.
The way it was written and everything, that was his favorite.
I do feel that the problem with Sony is that they have like a serious obsession with Venom.
Yeah.
Because like Venom, it was actually Venom that ruined Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, Sam
Raimi, yeah.
Sam Raimi wanted he wanted like 6 movies or something like that. He had plans for like 6 movies, I think it was. He was going to do Mysterio and he was going to do all these other villains as well. He just wanted Sandman for Spider-Man 3. And Sony told him, look, we need to bring in the fans' favourite villain, his arch nemesis. We need to bring in Venom. So Sammy Raimi was forced to bring in Venom. He said he didn't have that much knowledge about Venom at the time. The look that they did for Venom as well was tiny. He was very small compared to the new Venom. He's big and strong, and he eats people. They didn't like clarify on that at all in Spider-Man.
No,
Spider-Man
they
3.
They didn't go over his origin at all. It was just like an alien from space. That's it.
Yeah, they didn't do it very well.
They didn't even talk about that. It was just
it was the biggest box office movie of the 3 of them.
Yeah, which is saying something about these films.
Which is saying something, but leading to my point, the problem is that the third one was 2 villains. The second Spider-Man movie was 2 villains. Sony, like, they were leading up to Sinister Six. It's not six villains. Yeah. In one movie is a lot. It's a lot, yeah. And I think that's what they were thinking. They were thinking like, the more villains we bring in, the better the movie is. The harder it is for Spider-Man and all this kind of stuff. And we're going to have this great plot to do it in. Like, they just need to calm down and have one villain.
One villain can do so much more damage than 6.
You know what I mean?
So like, if you write him right,
look at the Avengers movies.
Exactly.
How many Avengers is there? Like 4 or 5?
Yeah, there's 6 at the start. Is there 6 in the person?
Well, you have a whole team in that's the point. And the Avengers movies had one villain in every one. They had Loki, Ultron, and they had Thanos. In the 3 of them, the relation to the whole 3 of them was that they each had an army.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But there was one villain.
Yeah, there's not
versus a whole team.
Yeah, his army aren't other villains.
You know what I mean? Like you have Spider-Man, but their villains mightn't have a whole army because it's only one superhero. But I mean, like a fight between just two people.
It can be way more engaging than 6 people attacking him. Like
it's why Spider-Man 1 and 2, the Tobey Maguire movies are great because you had Green Goblin, fantastic villain, and Doc Ock as well in it.
Yeah, another great one. Yeah,
another great villain. Like just one villain will do. Like
exactly. So we've talked about Spider-Man for nearly 16 minutes now.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose I'm getting tired.
I think we'll move away from him for a bit. So, which one do you want to go on to? I'll leave that one last. There you go. So, another massive thing that came about is Henry Cavill, Superman. Possibly, another rumor, could be eyeing an MCU role. And supposedly in talks, but you don't know how true that is, because I always thought that they couldn't, big players like Superman, Batman, Iron Man, Cap, they couldn't cross over to these franchises if you're a big but
I don't know, because
obviously not if he's talking.
We don't know what's going on with DC at the moment as well. Like, you know, they brought out Man of Steel movie, Batman vs Superman, and Wonder Woman movie. Where they brought out Justice League, and Justice League was a massive flop in my opinion.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Justice League, one of the most powerful teams ever. I mean, they could probably crush the Avengers. Like, let's be fair.
Yeah, power. Do you know what I mean? Player.
And they completely.
Yeah,
we need to see the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
We need to see what Zack Snyder did, because that could have been 100 times better.
Yeah, and like I'm one of the people who did not like Batman v Superman for its takes, his style. Like, you know, it's like Batman.
It was a good. There were
moments in it where
very very good scenes in it, very very good fight scenes and all that. And I mean,
a whole.
Ben Affleck was fantastic. Yeah. Like, you know,
Ben Affleck's Batman.
That's another thing. Ben Affleck's Batman.
Exactly. Ben Affleck's Batman. My favorite. Like, Christian Bale was great, but Ben Affleck's Batman was the most comic accurate Batman we've had.
Yeah.
And just the size of him and just the way he was brilliant. In Batman v Superman, he was brilliant.
Yeah.
In Justice League, I did not like him at all.
No,
they gave the jokes to Batman.
Yeah.
The one character that you don't give the jokes serious. To. Yeah. The one character you're allowed to have, the way Batman is in the Dawn of Justice is Batman.
Yeah.
The way Batman was in Justice League was not Batman. He was
a bit different. He was Batman.
But he wasn't the Batman we know.
Yeah, he was too.
He was probably too Iron Man.
What's the word? Like, he was, I suppose.
You know, he was too witty, and he was just like all around. They tried to get that dynamic. They even tried to do that with the Flash and Batman. The same Spider-Man, Iron Man dynamic. Like,
yeah, I think what DC did right was the Dark Knight trilogy.
Oh, 100%.
That was, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't PG.
No, of course not.
You know, it was dark. It was bloody. It was more for kind of for teenagers and adults and stuff. I think DC need to do that for Batman.
Yeah, 100%. And
it needs to be darker. It needs to be less comedy. You know, more action kind of thing, because that's what Marvel are doing. They're doing funny. They're doing witty.
Exactly.
That people enjoy, but I think DC needs to do dark and bloody, and for the likes of Batman.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly saying that you can still have Batman be dark and gritty and still be around light-hearted characters. You don't need to change his character to be like everyone else.
You have light-hearted characters. You have Flash, who is a light-hearted character.
Exactly. He can still interact with Batman. Batman can still be dark and gritty and be like.
I mean, it's okay if the Flash was a witty movie, but my main point is, like, if you have a dark character, do a dark movie.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, you know 100%. I mean? Yeah.
Do it. Don't do a PG-13.
No, especially for Batman, he needs to be a character like with the Joker coming out now. Can you imagine if Ben Affleck's Batman from Justice League went up against this Joker?
Yeah.
It's just It's just a complete wrong. Like if it was Batman's character, if it was Batman in Dawn of Justice, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Because he's a dark character. He was a right prick in that film, like which is the way he should be.
Yeah.
And then you put him against the Joker that's coming up. Brilliant.
Yeah.
But the way they did Batman in Justice League was just like,
I think Joaquin Phoenix said it anyway. It's like that. It's not going to be. He's not going to be a part of DC at all.
No,
this is a movie completely separate from the DC. This is its own thing.
Exactly.
Which makes it like brilliant because finally we get to see
the Joker the way he should be.
Well, not even that. Like a super villain movie, solo movie. One of the most iconic supervillains out there. My favorite supervillain.
Yeah.
Ever. You gotta love his character, like, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's the most.
Finally, we hear, like, I got excited last year for Venom. We went to the cinema to go see it. So I was excited because Venom is also one of my favorite Marvel movies, and I think they completely flopped that. Like, it's a good movie. I watched it again recently. I enjoy it.
But
the problem is it's PG-13.
Yeah, exactly. There are limitations when you have films like that.
You have a character who eats people,
and
you have Carnage who's a rapist and a serial killer.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? These are dark characters that you cannot have for children.
No.
These characters need to be for 15, 16 over.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
Deadpool did show that you can do these films hard. You can. They are successful.
Oh yeah, and Deadpool
it's a limited audience.
Very successful, like.
You know, it's a limited audience, granted. You know, being 18s, like, obviously only a few certain people can see it. But still, if it's a good film, people will go see it.
Yeah.
You know,
I do hope for Venom 2 that they do a rated R.
Yeah.
I really do hope that.
I mean, I would hope that Tom Hardy would push for that as well.
Yeah.
Because apparently, it took Todd Phillips, the director of Joker, it took him a year to convince Warner Bros. To do this R-rated. Isn't that mad? It took him a year for them to actually go like, okay, we'll do it your way.
Mm-hmm.
They were gonna go PG-13 for this.
Yeah.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
Again, as we were just saying, but it took him a year for him to realize that the Joker's actually a dark character, so he needs to be.
What did Ryan Reynolds say again? It took him.
It took him like 11 years.
It was 11 years
to get Deadpool right.
To get Deadpool right, yeah, because he hated Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
He was awful. You know what I mean?
This isn't embarrassing. We don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He hated Green Lantern.
Yeah.
I mean, Green Lantern, that's another huge DC hero that they completely flopped. Like,
which it is sad to see because, like, I do prefer Marvel. Obviously, like I am a Marvel man, but it doesn't mean I don't want DC to succeed. Like, because I do like characters in that universe as well. Yeah. And it's just like, it's Henry Cavill actually said it best. It's like when Marvel succeeds, DC succeeds because it's superheroes succeeding. Yeah. Which you want them all to do well, because if one of them flops, people are gonna go, no, I don't want to see that. No.
Yeah.
Six superheroes.
Yeah.
If they're not succeeding, no one's gonna go see them.
Exactly.
So if one goes well, the other one's gonna go well.
So, so do you think Henry Cavill could play in the MCU? There is a character. He is a Superman-esque character, and he's called Hyperion, and he's basically has the same powers as Superman. Oh, right.
And I think he'll be going for that role, but I don't know if people could accept him being in the MCU. Him being Superman. So I think people will be like, I don't know.
There's been a lot of surprises with roles. There's surprises all the time with roles. Like, you know, you had Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
When he was casted as Joker, people thought no. You had Ben Affleck when he was casted.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was one of those guys.
No. You know what I mean? And then they end up being the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have Robert Pattinson now as well, who's been rumoured to be
Batman,
playing Batman in the Matt Reeves Batman movie, and people thought straight away, Twilight. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
This guy was in Twilight, and people
Can't
were
act.
saying no, he was in other movies. He was in serious movies before, and I was thinking, look, I think he has the jawline. For,
Yeah, exactly. He has the look.
He has the look. You know, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
He has that Bruce Wayne look.
He does.
About him. That
he has that
could
playboy
be brilliant.
look.
There was rumors as well that I found out today that he's not going to bulk up.
Yeah, I heard that as well, yeah. Which is
okay.
Which,
you know?
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
yeah,
Christian Bale was big.
Yeah,
but Christian Bale wasn't like
he wasn't
as
Ben
big
Affleck
as Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck's like shoulders.
Ben Affleck's like
body
like,
is
and he's just a big fella.
He's
in
a
general.
big guy, like you know.
And it's obviously I've come to the thing that's like, it's Robert Pattinson's version of Batman.
He is small. Robert Pattinson is probably tall. I don't know what height he is, but like he's a lanky kind of figure.
I mean he probably can get like he defined and all that.
Yeah,
so, but he won't be big.
No,
you know, he won't be like buffing out.
Yeah, probably.
But
not.
it's their take on that character, and you just gotta accept that.
Yeah,
it's like it's his version of it. It's like this is.
I do think he'd be brilliant. He's
a good actor.
I think he'd make a brilliant Bruce Wayne anyway.
He'll be excellent as Bruce Wayne. Yeah. I'd say he'll really do Bruce Wayne well. Yeah. But it's the same with the Joker. It's not Heath Ledger's Joker. It's Joaquin Phoenix's and Todd Phillips' take on the Joker.
Exactly.
It's their version.
People saw the first teaser trailer for the Joker and they thought like, yeah, he looks like a clown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The makeup is completely different. You know, Heath Ledger's was I know it was less clowny.
It was just.
It was a clown, but it was less clowny than this makeup that they have for Joaquin Phoenix. So like, people, I didn't like it at the start.
No, neither did I. I was like, that's not the Joker.
I was thinking like, oh, this movie is going to be brilliant. Like I know it's going to be brilliant, but I don't know what to think about the look.
Yeah.
The more you watch the trailer, then like a new trailer came out. I think it was like over a week ago or something like that.
Yeah.
And what they're doing brilliantly in the trailer is that they're not giving us a plot at all.
Yeah, they're just showing.
They're not giving us anything. Like all they're giving us is failed comedian.
Yeah.
Who's mentally unstable.
Yeah.
And turns into this anarchist. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That is the Joker, but we don't know
what's in between.
But we don't know the plot. Yeah, we don't know why this is happening.
Yeah, it's like
we know
what's pushed him over the edge. It's like you wouldn't just be a failed comedian, then you're snappy. Oh, you're massive.
We know
a mental person now. Like
we know Robert De Niro is this. I think he's meant to play this successful comedian as well.
Yeah.
In the movie, whereas Arthur Curry, the Joker. I think that's the name.
Yeah.
I think that's the name he has.
I think so. It's
Arthur Curry.
It's Arthur something.
No, it's not Arthur Curry.
No, it's
That's Aquaman.
Yeah, that's
what am I thinking? I think it's Arthur something.
I think I read it down.
No, I didn't. But the name.
I'll get that.
The name for the Joker anyway. We see Rob De Niro mocking him.
Yeah.
Because we see a bit in the trailer. I think he says, well, when they told me Mom I wanted to be a comedian, she laughed, and no one's laughing now. No. I think that was the joke at the start.
De Niro goes like,
De Niro, he mocked him.
He just goes like, yeah, you're right, no one is laughing.
Yeah,
saying that you are a failed comedian, you're not funny. You're a failed
comedian, yeah.
It's like, it is. Yeah, as I said, it's Joaquin Phoenix, Todd Phillips' take on the Joker. It's their vision of it. Exactly the same with Robert Pattinson's and Matt Reeves' take on the Batman. It's their version of it.
Yeah.
So you just have to accept that they will take a different direction that you think they're gonna go, right, this is Batman, this is what he looks like.
Yeah.
But you have to accept what he can, because he has looked different throughout the whole genre of Batman. You know, Michael Keaton, the way he was.
Yeah.
Especially in that rubbery suit, like.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was great.
Yeah, like
he was a brilliant Bruce Wayne as well.
Exactly. He's like he was probably a better Bruce Wayne than he was a Batman.
Yeah, that's what people say.
And then you got Christian Bale, who was like Bruce Wayne. He looked like Bruce Wayne, but his Batman was better. You could just tell he never
his
liked.
Batman was better. Yeah.
You could never tell when he was Bruce Wayne. He just didn't like being Bruce Wayne at all.
Val Kilmer was a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
We won't talk about George Clooney.
No, we won't. We won't lose views.
Nipple suit. That's all I'm leaving.
And I just lost my views.
Yeah, I'm just leaving. Bye, guys. I'm just leaving it at that. And let's talk about the evolution of Joker from start to finish. You had the 60s guy.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
I know.
Never seen it anyway, but I've seen like clips of it as well. He was good. He was very similar looking to Joaquin Phoenix, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he was a lot more kind of clowny.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
you have him and you've the Heath Ledger's Joker stuck in, you know, with the slick back hair that they have, and the clown face that the old Joker had, you know.
Yeah.
You also have Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, which is
fantastic Joker as well. Like, you know, the smile was unbelievable. Yeah. Like, you know, loved the smile.
Actually,
he was very kind of clowny actor. You know.
He was just like
he gave them puns, and he did
he was like a clown.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? Puts on the glasses, Batman hits him. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So he literally took on the joke. Joker. He took on the joke.
Yeah, he did the joke. Like, you know what I mean?
And then you got Jared Leto's Joker, which people...
I think Jared Leto deserves a lot more credit.
Yeah.
It was the director's fault. David Ayer, he admitted it. He said the Joker should have been the villain. David Ayer wanted him to have a broken smile, you know, with the hand over his mouth to show the smile and stuff.
So
David Ayer wanted all that.
Yeah.
Whereas Jared Leto had ideas that two of them talked about, and he shut him down completely. Like, don't get me wrong. They said there is a comic where, you know, Batman does knock Joker's teeth out.
Oh yeah, he does. That's why.
In a comic, which is of the thing, which is what David Ayer wanted. But I do think Jared Leto deserves a bit more credit. And I think he should be in Birds of Prey.
He should be.
He should be in Birds of Prey.
He should be. They released the Suicide Squad cast as well for the new one. He's not in it.
No, it's a completely rebooted.
Which is sad in a way, because they could have made this film revolve around the Joker. Yeah. They could have made him like, right, we'll do it right this time.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's what people want though.
I mean, people didn't react well to it. They didn't like how Jared Leto was. But you can't judge a guy who only got about 10 minutes of screen time for a character that he was. He
claims he got a lot more screen time than
apparently they
actually showed as well.
They could have, apparently by Jared Leto, he said that they had a full film reel of scenes. Yeah. Which is mad. Yeah. But obviously you have to cut it down, whatever. But I think you expect that, because even in the posters, there's this Suicide Squad, and then the Joker's outside it.
Did you see the change in posters that they had? Like, you see the posters at the start was a lot more darker.
Yeah, and then it went,
went lighter and lighter. Then it went lighter and lighter, because Deadpool came out around the same year, and they thought, we need to make this movie funny.
Which is just absolutely ridiculous. Like,
ridiculous.
Stick,
you know what I mean?
Stick to what you
have. Don't change it. Don't change it halfway through. I think that I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, because I think the film did have reshoots, which today it's not a mad thing to do, but I think they did those reshoots to change the film. Yeah. You know, they had their version of the film, they had a dark film, and then they just, because I remember the first Suicide Squad trailer came out, it was dark.
It was really good.
Yeah, and we were like, wow, I can't believe DC are doing this.
You see the scene where he had two things on his hand when he was electrocuting Harley Quinn. Yeah. And he said, I'm not gonna kill you, I'm gonna hurt you really, really bad, you know. And that was a really cool line that he had there, you know what I mean? Of course, yeah. That got me really excited when I saw him. I thought this is gonna be brilliant, you know. And I think they cut out that scene. I don't
I
think they did it in the movie.
I think they have it, but it's not as mad as you think.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys.
It's alright. Don't let it happen again.
Yeah.
So we really didn't talk about Henry Cavill's role, but like, it's not a big concern for me because there's not much information on it. It's just saw thing, Henry Cavill talking, whatever. What is exciting is, drum roll, hey, is Doctor Doom and Galactus is they're being eyed by Liam Neeson for Galactus and Viggo Mortensen, I think I'm saying his name right, Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. So Liam Neeson is Galactus and Aragorn, I'll just say Aragorn because it's just easier, is Doctor Doom, which is very interesting that they're looking for casts already. Yeah. And there's no like film in the works right now, but they want to get it done.
They've announced it in phase 4 though, didn't they? Did they?
No, Kevin Feige just came out and said
he came out and said at the
Fantastic
end,
Four and X-Men
he
are
said all these
big,
movies, that
there was no
happen.
like picture saying this is coming out.
These movies might happen until the next 10 years.
Yeah, exactly. Which for X-Men I'm absolutely fine for.
Yeah.
They can take the time with them. But Fantastic Four I kind of want a film to come out because I just want I don't want them to rush it, but I just want a Fantastic Four film to be
a good Fantastic Four movie,
yeah.
please.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. Let's
spread the word.
Let's do Doctor Doom right, because apparently Doctor Doom is like potentially he's one of the most powerful villains in there. And what do they do for the first movie? What you have Mr. Fantastic doing, with his arms out wide. Yeah. You see, the Human Torch putting fire on him. Yeah. And all these things just shooting at Doctor Doom, which freezes. Yeah, freezes him, and you're just like, no. And you're like, you can't take down Doctor Doom that easily. No, you know what I mean? There's no way you can.
He's basically, the way to simplify for people, I just go, he's basically Doctor Strange and Iron Man put in one. Yeah, that's basically what he's in terms of smartness, he's second to not even par with Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, who is the smartest in all of Marvel. Yeah. So he's just below him, or even on par, and then his magic skills are supposedly on par with Doctor Strange. Yeah. If not better.
If not better, I'd say, yeah.
So it's just like, you have that character with all that power, and then he's got an interesting backstory and all that, but I'm not going to talk about because it's going to take too long. But it is an interesting character that you wanted. He could be the next Thanos, but they could just keep it in Earth. Have an Earth villain again.
I think there was rumours that Doctor Doom could be the next big one.
I hope he is.
Sorry about that, guys. But pause there for a quick moment. I think we're going to wrap it up anyway as well. So I'm delighted to be on Ziggy's podcast for once.
Pleasure having you.
Great.
So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ziggy out.